Jam Creates is back. What's going on, guys? I know it's been a really long time since I posted a video. Life, things happen, and all the craziness that's going on right now. I hope everybody out there is safe and doing well and healthy, and I hope your families are all safe and doing well and healthy. And I just figured, I've been meaning to get the channel going again. It's just been a lot of stuff going on recently, and aside from just the whole virus deal. So anyway, now that everybody pretty much is stuck at home, I figured I'd give you guys some suggestions, some stuff to read, start doing some reviews. I'm going to start trying to pump out a bunch of videos again, maybe start getting live streaming again. I'd love to jump on some other people's streams and stuff, and just generally have a good time, give you guys some entertainment while you're stuck at home. So anyway, let's jump into it. We are looking right here at Blood Realm Volume 3, Number 1. This is the storyline. This is the third of the Blood Realm stories. This one is called Ironhide, and no, not like the van that transforms. It is Volume 3. If you've been watching the channel, then you know how much I love this series. This is definitely one of my favorites, and it seems like every time I think I have an idea of like, okay, well, this is probably where we're going, and suddenly Robert Geronimo, who is the writer, the artist, the letterer, he does everything on this book. He every time I think I've got it figured out, he throws something new at me. So let's jump into this one here. Obviously, I'm going to try and keep it as spoiler free as possible. I always like to do that. You guys who follow the channel, you know that. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, or if you're a new subscriber, dude, absolutely, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, comment, hit the thumbs up, all that good stuff. So anyway, what we do is we jump in here now. If you know Blood Realm, you know that in the first two series, we focused on completely different stories within the same world, and we're continuing to do it here, but those stories are connected. So you could just pick this up and jump right into it. I don't think you need to have necessarily read the first two, but I would recommend tracking them down and reading them. Actually, Alterna has offered what they call Alterna Giants of Volume 1 and 2 of Blood Realm. So it's $5, and the first two series were both 3 issues. This is also a 3-issue series, and the Giants are the combined 3 issues. So for $5, you get all 3 issues in one book, for Volume 1 and for Volume 2, and you can get them both right now. And in fact, Alterna is one of the few companies out there who really hasn't stopped. The whole quarantine and whatever you want to call it has not stopped Alterna from continuing to deliver comics. Their comics are still being printed. Their printers are still open. Their comics are still being delivered. Peter is still just cranking them out, boxing them up, and sending them out. So if you order from the Alterna website, you're going to get these probably in a few days. So you absolutely, I would recommend pick up the Giants Volume 1, Volume 2, and then you'll be all caught up and ready to jump into issue 1 of Volume 3 right here. So anyway, we get into it. We're kind of like unsure of what's happening right here. And again, the style, the art, I love the way Robert Geronimo is telling this story. The artwork is just insane. You get this, like, just look at like little things like this raven here who's like got like mechanical tentacles and like wires, and he's got mechanical legs. Like, what is that? Like, that's the kind of stuff you can expect from these books. But what he does, and it's a spoiler, I guess, so spoiler warning, but it is revealed like within the first 3 pages pretty much. He completely swerves you as a reader and drops you suddenly like from this medieval fantasy realm into that same world, that same medieval fantasy world, but now jumped, I guess, into the future, because now we've got robots and like techno-organic stuff and like all this craziness going on, and it's just out of nowhere. And so anyway, we get the, like, first of all, just how sick is this? This would make a great t-shirt. I'm just saying. you know, some people out there might want to have a cool Blood Realm t-shirt with this image on it. Just saying. Anyway, Robert is good also for pretty much every issue having at least one, maybe two, like, amazing panels, pages, whatever, that could absolutely be like metal album covers. And like, this is one right here. So anyway, we see basically the revival of a legendary hero who's been talked about in the previous storylines, who was a member of the Iron Wolves, which were the humans. It was an elite group of knights, of human knights, who fought against all the bad guys and the darkness and the demons and the Satrians and everything. So he is revived, and he basically is like, where the heck am I? What the heck is going on? Like, he doesn't really know what's happening, and he's out of time, he's out of place. He was dead, so he doesn't understand. He's been revived somehow, and these two little robot dudes are trying to get him back to see someone. And like they explain, like, there's been, like, this was once the Tark River, and you know, and if you read the earliers, there's always maps where you can see like the whole world and where things were, and like, this is nothing like what it looked like previously. So it's really a really cool idea. Like, he just like completely changed the landscape out of nowhere, and suddenly we've got like these flying vehicles and robots and stuff. It's really cool. And then we see this. This was once the home of the humans left in Mordrin, Voragoth. It's completely overwhelmed now by technology and evil. And this is why I said possibly we're in the future. They talked about centuries of warfare at one point, and you know, it says the Black Spire, his castle, you know, it's been taken over by Emperor Targanus, and it says the archdemon's sorcery gave birth to twisted technology that reshaped the lands of Mordrin. So did that happen quickly? Did that happen over centuries? Like, I'm not 100% sure on that. So we'll have to see as things go on. And then we get these guys, like, again, metal album cover, like, seriously. And it turns out that these guys, the Shrive, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's how I pronounced it when I read it in my head. So anyway, again, I don't want to spoil too much. I mean, just, you know, I like to just kind of show you guys the art, you know, talk about the story a little bit. I don't like to give too much stuff away. And just the art is fantastic, like usual. The storytelling is really well done, and I cannot wait to see where this third volume is going. Like, I have been a fan of Blood Realm since the very first issue, and I continue to be a fan of this series 100%. Robert is just kicking ass and taking names, and I'm so happy that it's been successful. I know Peter has said that as long as Robert wants to keep making these, he's going to keep publishing them. So I'm happy with that, because this is definitely one of my favorite series. I look forward to every time there's a new series starting, every time there's a new issue, I'm always looking forward to it. And they're always, what's crazy to me is they're always 3-issue series. So it's like, it's in and it's out. You're in that world hardcore for 3 issues, and then you're out. And then you wait for the next one. You just eagerly anticipate the next one. And it's really cool. I really give a lot of credit to Robert for building this world and a comic book that I want to read so badly all the time. So anyway, I'm going to just wrap it up there. I don't want to, you know, I made it to the staples. I don't want to give away the ending or anything like that. Like, you know me, I'm very big on not messing with spoilers and stuff, especially because, you know, it's a comic book. You want to read it. You want to get it for yourself. And again, it's $1.50. Like, it's $1.50 for the issue. You know, and if you buy the Giants, they're $5 for 3 issues. Like, you can't go wrong. Like, I'm sorry, but you cannot go wrong with Alterna's prices. The website, for example, if you want to order these right now, because that's the only way you're going to get this stuff, most comic shops are not open. You can call your LCS and see if they'll do like curbside pickup, or if they do delivery themselves through their own websites. But to be frank, most comic book websites are trash, and you know, unfortunately, that's just the way it is. So I would recommend just go to alternaaccess.com and just order some stuff, you know, check it out. I definitely recommend. So obviously Blood Realm 100% is a recommend. Robert, please keep making these, and I will keep reading them. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Again, I'm going to start pumping out some more videos, getting you guys some entertainment, get this channel back up and rolling, get this train going again. Definitely do some live streams again. I've got a lot of people who've asked me to live stream, and I just, unfortunately, due to personal issues, haven't been able to do that lately. So, we'll get back on that train. We'll get this thing rolling again. So anyway, just make sure you hit the thumbs up, comment below. Let me know if you read this issue, or if you've read the previous Blood Realms, or if this made you actually want to go check it out. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. And I will talk to you soon. Peace out.